By now, Thursday's time, we set aside a little bit of time for members of our medical community to come on in and share their thoughts on things. Catherine Hankins, a registered dietitian with New Hanover Regional Medical Center's Zimmer Cancer Center, is here today. She's talking about nutrition and kind of specifically about nutrition and how it pertains to people who have undergone treatment for cancer.
Right.
I was thinking about that. Obviously, we tend to think that when a person undergoes treatment for cancer, their body is just so much in a weakened state.
Right.
How can nutrition really help to bring them back?
So once cancer treatment is completed, usually you're right, their immune system is weakened. They may have lost some weight through treatment, lost a little bit of muscle mass. So nutrition can play a big role in helping to strengthen the immune system, to strengthen the digestive tract that may have been messed up through the cancer treatment, and also just to provide energy and overall help the patient to feel better.
Is this one of the kind of the progression of things that when someone goes through these treatments, that when they are discharged or when they are going back home, that you or someone on your staff really sits down and kind of explains to them, these are the type of things that you need to start doing on a daily basis? Well,
absolutely. And in fact, at the cancer center, we start with the patients at the onset of treatment, even before treatment.
Okay.
So as they progress through treatment, we've already talked about the importance of increasing protein and eating a healthy diet and a balanced diet as much as possible through treatment. And then once treatment's over and that whole thing becomes a little bit easier, then we can focus more on specific foods that they can use to strengthen their body.
I noticed in one of the notes, just reading that there are foods that people need to actually avoid when they're coming off treatment.
There are some foods, just kind of depending on side effects that the people may have had through treatment. If you have some reflux, there are certain foods to stay away from. Depending on your digestive system, there are certain foods to stay away from. But there also are some foods that we want people to try to include also. A lot of foods that have been researched that may have some anti-cancer fighting properties as well as some healing properties. So things like fruits and vegetables, things like whole grains, things like even tomatoes and onions and garlic and dark green leafy vegetables. All of those things that may have some good properties to help patients to heal.
Some very good information to know, and my tagline is always, you don't want to email me. She will have all the information you would need to know. That you don't want to email some talking head like myself. You always want to talk to someone who knows specifically about your needs, and that would be your physician or your registered dietitian. I appreciate the time.